Now actually, the Colosseum is probably not the most important thing that we're going to need right now. We've got so much happiness from having Sydney as a city-state ally that I might change this now. There's no point in keeping this on Colosseum. We don't need the Circus Maximus anytime soon. What I might do is library would give us a little bit more science, but at this precise moment, money is our biggest thing. I want to get some city-state allies, so let's build a market here. A spy has been recruited. Wonderful. Now, I could leave him in Port Ryan, make sure that no one can steal our tech, but at this precise moment, I'm going to put him in Sydney, the city-state we've just become allies with. If I can keep them as friends, then it'll keep us with, 18 happiness. The reason it's giving 6 happiness per luxury resource instead of 4 is that we've got cultural diplomacy down here, which is a very, very handy ability. Happiness from gifted luxury is increased by 50%. Wonderful. Okay, we've got a spy. What are we going to research next? And we've got another trade route I've just noticed here. So I might get Compass really quickly just to get a 5th trade route. And we can get even more internal food routes going between our cities. Oh, the production is just awful, isn't it? That's just awful. Oh well, we'll press ahead for now. I think a bank or a workshop. I'm going to keep going for banks at this moment, just because we don't have much in the way of gold. It's going to do us a lot of good if we were to do that. I'm going to switch from Mongol Fort as well. I'm going to go to a bank. You can see here that another 25% on 19 gold is going to do us nicely. Okay, well, no, I think some of that's trade routes actually, so won't do as big a difference, but still good. Get him to wait. I'm going to leave my war elephant as it is. I'm aware that the horses that we've been given are from a city-state, so until we've really cemented our alliance with Sydney, I am not going to upgrade the war elephants just for now. I think we can get to 250 gold, maybe, and just give Sydney that little top up just to keep it sweet with us. Okay. Let's just keep this train going down. All we need to do is find one Egyptian troop, and then we can become friends with them. And I believe it would set up the World Congress. Do we have? I think we have. What's the tech called? I can't even remember. Printing press. No, we don't have that yet, but we can get that if we need to. Very quickly. Okay. Oh, it's blocked our way. Knew that would happen. Right, let's just wait here. If it attacks us. If this triune dies, then that's fine. There's no way we were going to get it back to safety anytime soon. It'll be a shame, of course. But there we go. Now, okay, so citrus. We don't need the copper at the moment, we need the gold, and Wu is our friend. She would give us, I think, 17 gold per turn, which over 30 turns, 7 gold per turn, so over 30 turns is 210 gold, so we can ask for 180 gold, and then 1 gold per turn, maybe? Which is the equivalent of 7 gold per turn. Which is good, that just gives us some gold up front, and we can give that to Sydney. If it begins to get grumpy with us, we can just give that immediately to Sydney and just keep it sweet. Oh, a promotion! There we go. Right, heal instantly. We may have a chance after all. Right, I'm just going to wait. There's no point attacking this barbarian. I want if he escapes, I can sort of get through. He may not like his chances now. I've got more health. He might run away scared. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on, little train. Do what you can. Sydney is in awe of us. Oh, I don't even need to give Sydney any money. I forgot they had that quest. I should actually start looking at the city-state quests a little bit more now. So Sydney are now 100 with us. We've got a spy there. They're going to be our friends for the rest of the game, hopefully. Now, what else do we need? Ideally, we need a cultured city-state, but Kiev, I believe, is hostile, as you can see. They're a nightmare to try and keep hold of hostile city-states until the end of the game. And Prague has 72 influenced by Rome. That's a lot. And they're also landlocked, so we can't get one of our trade boats to it. And we want to keep all of our trade boats on food, really. Okay, open the tech tree. Economics, I think, does that give us another trade route? No, it doesn't. Which is the one that gives us another trade route? Is there actually another one in the Renaissance era? Maybe there isn't. I think we'll have to go to the industrial era before we get a second. Is it biology? Yeah, biology. There we go. Okay. That's fine. So why don't we, for now, press ahead for scientific theory? I think that's probably going to be our best shot. We can get printing press on the way. Economics, it'll be good. Okay, wonderful. There we go. The barbarian ran away, just like we gambled. And we've met Egypt. That is great. So that's all of the civs met. An embassy away. That's great. They've got a lot of gold actually. We might be able to, if we can get Egypt on side, we can get a bit of gold from them actually. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see actually if they'll go for open borders with us. They might not, just because we're so new to them. Maybe I'll give them 1 iron, maybe? No? Okay, well, no man. There's not much more we can explore. If we can get open borders with them though, that'd be great. So it looks like Egypt has pretty much the entire American continent to themselves. It's likely that I'm actually the first person to discover them. Now Egypt, whenever we have Civ games with AI opponents, Egypt is always a great place to take because they tend to have a ton of wonders there. You can see, got at least the mausoleum, you've got, is that Hagia Sophia? Chichen Itza? I can't even remember what some of these are. So that could be fun. Try me, just keep exploring. Okay. So all the while, our cities are still growing in size. We've got 5 trade routes now. We should probably build some more boats if we can do that. Some cargo ships, just really to press our food up as much as possible. Okay. Don't want to keep coming back to that boat. Let's just select this crossbowman instead. That's the only problem I find is when you've selected a troop, it's very difficult to unselect them. So every time you enter turn, it whisks you back over in that direction. Okie dokie. What is occurring now? Indonesia is now the ally of Colombo. That is great for you, Indonesia. Well done. Koran Canal is now my biggest city, which is good. I think once we start putting food into Port Ryan, I think either Port Ryan or Ryan on Sea has the most potential workable tiles for us. So I think those will probably end up being bigger than the Koran Canal. But there we go. I see. I feel an encroaching religion coming on here. Is this China's religion? Yeah. Taoism. Already beginning to get some followers. I might let Taoism actually infect our cities. What does it give us? We could buy cathedrals, shrines and temples, +1 food. I mean, it's alright. Cathedrals would be useful, but it's nothing crazy good there. To be honest, I think Catholicism or Protestantism with pagodas and mosques, I would have preferred those, but beggars can't be choosers, eh? Washington, no, I'm not giving you open borders ever since you trolled me. Absolutely trolled me with Philadelphia. Do you remember that, Viaz? I was just sat there all smugly. No, I don't need a research agreement, and I'm not paying for your research agreement. I want to keep that gold, because I want to trade that gold with you later, China. If you remember, they absolutely trolled me. I was here just confidently telling everybody here, no, you can't set up another city within 4 tiles of another, one of the cities I've put down. And there you go, 1, 2, 3. He popped it down. I thought this whole area was safe from being taken over. And then Philadelphia gets popped down right in Scotland, and that was the most annoying thing I could have ever seen. And then we looked it up afterwards, and there is a sort of rule. Normally cities have to be 4 tiles away from each other, but if there is a distinct coast between, there is no land route between the city places, then it goes down from 4 to 3 tiles. So there we go. Now you know. That was incredibly annoying. No! Go away! I don't care if you want open borders, America. You have given up the right to open borders. Just keeping an eye on American armies. America has a distinct just knack for really screwing me over on Civ 5. I obviously, like anybody, I've had a few games where I haven't won. I've lost quite badly to the AI. And I would say over half of them had involved at some point America declaring war on me. They really are awful, awful neighbours. But there we go. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. What could go wrong, eh? Okay, got population 11 here now. There we go, we're really starting to grow a bit. America has enhanced your religion. Well, yeah, that's good. I think America's religion was better, wasn't it? Protestantism. But if either China or America were to give its religion to me, then that would just be a good diplomatic buff with them. It goes well with relations if you adopt their religion. We're skipping forward about 4 or 5 turns now. There's nothing for us to really do. We're just waiting on several buildings to happen. We've got growth, like good growth happening now in some of our cities. Once the banks and the markets are finished, our gold income, as you can see, it's dropping massively, but this is because the roads are currently being built between our cities. As you can see, there's a road coming right around here. It's not quite finished. It comes down here, so 2 tiles need to be finished now. No, 3 tiles need to be finished, and then our road is done.